Monkey go say you no fine, Bella. Fire baby, buru biale. Krikata, mama.
Chinedu Okoli, known as Flavour Nabania or simply Mr.Flavour, is a Nigerian singer. Flavour has been hitting the industry for the last 20 years. Who is Flavour Nabania? Who is Mr.Flavour? He first featured with the hit Noa Baby or Ashao remix, and Flavour is currently signed to Nite Entertainment. Let us look at the life of Mr.Flavour. From the year 2005 to the year 2024, our star of today is none other than Flavour Nabania, popularly known as Mr.Flavour. Signed to Nite Entertainment back there in Nigeria, Mr.Flavour is crossing the borders with some of his major music works. Born in Enugu State, but hails from Anambra State in Nigeria, Flavour has actually crossed the borders and become one of the major musicians in Africa. Let's have a look at our star of today.
Follow me, come and see my wifey. A beautiful baby, adoration,
We started seeing earlier that Mr.Flavour started his early musical career at a tender age of 13 when he started as a pianist. When Mr.Flavour turned 19 years old, he was invited to perform at a local area. With a massive turnout, what seemingly changed completely the life of Mr.Flavour. He performed very well, and this urged Mr.Flavour, this motivated Mr.Flavour to soar to greater heights. That was the beginning of the career of Mr.Flavour. He performed very well there and later on moved to the world later in the year 2015.
Baby Nayoka, I want to know what's up. Your honey pot in my number one.
Mr.Flavour was born on 23rd of November 1983 in Enugu State of Nigeria. His family, his parents, were coming from Anambra State of Nigeria. Flavour began his music career at a tender age of around 13 years. He started playing drum at a local church. Then later, the pastor discovered his talent, forcing the pastor to introduce him to one of the CEO of Sound City Communications. At around 1996, Flavour was invited to join the company on educational scholarship, purposefully to study music. Later, in 1999, he moved on from playing the drums and started with the keyboard. And that explains the reason why the display of keyboard is always common in most of Mr.Flavour's songs. his banger Ashao remix, which moved across the borders, Mr. Flavour has collaborated with some of the most special African music artists. Remember, Mr. Flavour did a joint collaboration with P-Square from Nigeria and some of the major African stars. In the year 2005, Mr. Flavour introduced Nabania, a song which hit the industry. In 2010, The Uplifted Song. In the year 2012, The Blessed Song. 2014, Thankful. 2017, Ijele the Traveler. And 2020, Flavor of Africa. He has also done a great work with one of the African stars, Diamond Platinums.
Gucci Prada designer corner, yeah. Anywhere she enter, baby, they cause casala.
Let us now have a look at some of the albums produced by Mr. Flavour into detail. Now, in the year 2005, Mr. Flavour produced Nabania. The released album was much more relative and limited to eastern part of Nigeria, and in particular Enugu State. In this album, Mr. Flavour collaborated with Mr. Raw, and the album was produced by Kingsley Ogoro's Music Studio. In the year 2010, Flavour released the album Uplifted. The album broke the national barriers. And in the year 2012, Mr. Flavour released the album Blessed. The album Blessed was produced by Nite Entertainment, a song label that we looked at earlier. In the year 2014, Flavour released the album Thankful. And in the year 2017, he further released another album, The Traveler. The Traveler was released alongside his counterpart Sema Wefo, a blind Liberian child who was spotted singing alone in a classroom, and Mr. Flavour took him. In the year 2018, Flavour issued 2 singles, Crazy Love, joining forces with Mama Africa Yemi Alade. In the year 2020, December, Flavour released his 7th studio album titled Flavor of Africa. These are some of the most popular albums Mr. Flavour has released. This is AfroStars Television Network, your home of African stars. Stars are stars. We feel them across the borders. We see them performing here and there. And we can also feel them wherever we are and anywhere, anytime. Join this channel, AfroStars Television, today to get the most prominent and dedicated African stars. Their life history, their backgrounds, their marital status, their relationships, their net worths, and every single bit of things that are related to our African stars. We shall be giving you their details bit by bit. Subscribe to this channel. You can click the notification button and get every bit of information that we give you about our African stars. Join this channel today and be part of it.